This your pet, don't you?
I don't know. Hey guys. So Levi and I had doctor's appointments this morning. They were just checkups, just to refill any prescriptions that we take regularly, stuff like that. And but it worked out good because I'm sick with whatever's going on with my head. And last night he did a cough, and then at some point he was telling me something, and I had to tell him to clear his throat. And I'm thinking, dear me, he's getting something too. So okay, baby. So we're home from the doctor, and just turn the light off. Well, you can always live with Levi if you're one of those people that like to turn everything off and be in the dark. Um, I have my bronchitis is back along with a sinus infection. So they gave me a steroid shot while I was there, and now we're waiting for antibiotics to be filled at Walgreens. I tried to kill some time in Cleveland, but they just weren't getting it done fast enough. Um, Levi has well, at first when he listened to his chest, he turned to me with big eyes. He goes, "It sounds like he has bronchitis too. Let me listen again." So he listened again, um, and then he made him take. They did the like a nebulizer where we had to blow in that little thing. I did it first, and I did a breathing treatment, and then he did it after he listened to his lungs. And so he did it. But afterwards, see, I still couldn't. If I take a deep breath and get ready to blow into that little machine, I start coughing. But he was able to do it the second time around. So after he had the breathing treatment, he was able to blow into that machine and get a good breath. So they didn't give him a steroid shot. They just gave him. He has, I can't remember what all he's got. An inhaler, I believe, that we're waiting to be filled. Um, an antibiotic. I've got an antibiotic coming. So that's where we're at with this stuff. So I'm going to do some. I'm not going to do too much today. I'm going to try to take it easy a little bit. I've got so much still to do outside in the yard and stuff. But I mean, we're just talking about a day or two. Just try to lay low and not get my. I told Mom on the phone because see, I didn't get to go with her this morning. We do the church fellowship with the nursing home, and I told her yesterday. I said, Mom, I'm not going to go. I said, even if I don't. I said, even though that the test came back negative on COVID, I don't want to go into that nursing home and be hacking, coughing like that. I said, I sound horrible. And I said, and I can't be a puppet behind the curtain and can't get my words out because I start coughing. I said, that's just not going to work. And I said, plus, people today, it doesn't take but a second for you to cough, and they all look at you like you're already thinking, oh my gosh, they think I have COVID. And I said, so I'm not going to go up there with the older people and cough. I said, well, I know we wear masks. We have to wear masks when we're there. But still, I just didn't feel like that needed to be a place I needed to be today. So I called her, but she didn't answer. But she called me right back, and I wanted to know how it went because she was going to tell the 3 trees story. She took Brinley Grace with her because spring break, and the kids are out of school. And Daniel and Lou are on a trip. So she said it went good, but she said she said there were so many people. She said there were so many of the older people there today. Normally, I would say there's probably about 10 in the room of the people, the residents that live there. And then you've got workers that are constantly coming through while we're there visiting. And then there's usually me and Mom and the preacher and Brother Patty, Brother Monroe, and Joanne. So those are the ones from the church that go. There's not but just what did I say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of us. So we sing, and then Mom and I would do a puppet show. So this morning she said they had the table moved in a way that she couldn't get up beside the piano where our pastor plays the piano. And she couldn't get up beside him because they had the table pulled up. And I said, Mom, they had it probably all rearranged because yesterday was Easter, and some people probably had visitors that come, family that come and spent the day with them, or some, at least lunch with them. She goes, yeah, probably so. Anyway, she said so she didn't put her glasses on, so she couldn't see the words, and the preacher was over there singing, but she was over here, so she wasn't with him. So their voices were coming from two different areas. We weren't like we usually are all together, and like a choir behind the piano or beside the piano. Anyway, but she said it went good, and she said it turned out to be a good day. So that was good. I felt really bad that I couldn't be with her, but I came home and I gave Molly her bottle. It was late because our appointment was an hour and a half before she normally has breakfast. I wasn't expecting all the nebulizers and all that kind of stuff that we would be having, the breathing treatments and all that. And I was just thinking, we'd get the appointment over and done and come home, but it didn't. I mean, our appointments were at 8 and we didn't get out of there till after 10. So I got home and I gave her her bottle. And I haven't checked chicks and chickens and ducks, and I haven't checked any of that yet. I'm going to sit here for a couple of minutes. And we had lunch, and I'm just going to sit here for a minute. But I'm going to take it easy. I'm going to go out and check on all that stuff, all those animals. And then I'm going to come back in, and I think I'm going to take a nap. And then I'm going to start a load of clothes and re-clean or re-straighten. It's not dirty, but re-straighten back up the kitchen and the dining room and the living room. And tomorrow I have an appointment to go get my taxes done. I'm a nervous wreck about that. But it has to be done. And I normally do my own taxes, but now that I'm doing the YouTube channel, it's like a self-employed type thing. So I'm just going to let somebody do my taxes for me. So I don't forget anything or mess up anything, or those programs like TurboTax and H&R Block Online. Those are really good programs, and they're so easy, and they just walk you through stuff. But at some point, it gets a little above my head, and I'm just like, I don't even know what they mean by this. So, and I actually started it out at H&R Block Online, and that's where I'm going tomorrow, is H&R Block. But yeah, so I was just like, nope, I'm not going to be able to do this. I can't understand what they're asking me. So I'm just going to take all my stuff and go. Anyway, so I'm going to lay low today. And then I'm going to feed Molly in the morning and then leave, because it's literally 30 minutes after I feed her, I should be leaving to go up there for that appointment. And hopefully by Wednesday, after I leave that appointment tomorrow, I'm going to go pick up our prescriptions, because I don't think I'm going to get back in the car and get dressed and go back today. So I'll pick our prescriptions up tomorrow. And I'm hoping by Wednesday or Thursday we will be feeling better, huh? Yeah. All right, love you guys. Thank you guys for praying for me. Keep praying for me. Pray for Levi too. I was just worried that if I was sick, something else besides what I thought. And see, I get the bronchitis cough, but I don't usually have a bunch of other stuff going on. And this time I did. So I was worried. And I did the COVID test. It was negative, but I was like, if I'm sick, and we do the flu shot. We've had those. But I was just worried because we're in close proximity of each other all day long. I do his hair. Usually put the medicine on his face for his pimples. You know, so it's like I can't just say you stay in that room and I'll stay in this room and we'll stay away from each other when Mom's sick, because there's just too much. We're with each other too much anyway. So just keep praying for him that he doesn't get any sicker than what he is, which to me, besides him coughing, praise God, he's not acting sick. All right, he's got the TV going again. I love you guys. God bless y'all, and y'all have a good week.